Maternity deal, details or hostile where politics, but a name of the snotty is Patrasha is a part. You can drink and see him, and deal, but a name had it up on a giant deal. Which one of you question or something? Who will be there with it? I want to thank Mayor, Council, giving us this chance, opportunity to speak. I think this is an opportunity for us. I want to be sure that we're here, and we hope we're here in a good way, and that we're not offending anyone in any way. I think as a community as a whole, we all need to find a way to work together and respect one another and move forward together. And that's what we're here, and that's what this issue is all about. To think that we're not going to stand up for ourselves, to think that we're not going to fight and defend what we think is right is wrong. We're a proud people, and we fought to protect our issues. That's our history, that's our way. I want to acknowledge everybody that's supported us, these union chiefs, and his organization have always supported us. Assembly of First Nations, we've got a resolution 2 years in a row at their annual meetings, and both times I presented. In both years, it was one of the only resolutions that was never questioned. That we have support right across Canada on this issue as First Nations across Canada feel and face the same issues we face here. In a lot of ways, we're leading the charge on how Aboriginal and non-Aboriginal relations should be. And we hope and we want to leave for the history, for the next generation that we'll leave and we start the new relationship on a good way. The Tsilhqot'in people were always supporting us on this issue. Sadly, Gary John, I think we got to mention Gary. Thank you. We have lots of layers of issues that we have to heal from them. Some of those issues are intertribal. We did that in 2003, a place we call rallies, and buried the hatches. The last wars we ever had with any other nation, and we just started dealing the fierce people, the mountain people, and buried the hatches, so we can stand together and move forward. To speak about the Tsilhqot'in, the request to come here was made simply because when we were in the message that was delivered to me was that only I, Chief Alfonso, Chief Marilyn Baptiste are opposed to the project Prosperity Mine. And I think on that notion, I don't think I have to say anything. I think the people that came in with me spoke for me. The people that walked over, I thank all you guys. That's the biggest kind of statement that I think I could make. Today, I don't have to try to convince my people. I'm only here bringing a message they want me to bring forward. In our culture, we often think that fire is such a powerful energy. But in our world, water is the most powerful. It cleanses, it heals, it gives life to the land that we depend on, and we have to be respectful of that. Economics is something that we all wish. I don't look down at the mayor and council for wanting more jobs, more economy in the city of Williams Lake. We want the same thing too. They would like you to believe that we are emptying the street. We're trying our hand at cutting wood, milling. You know, we've had our success and we've had no success, but you know, those are lessons we're learning and we're learning. And we'll continue to pursue those opportunities. Mining right now, that's a broken mine. You know, that mine up there supports 400 families. We respect that. It's been there for 40 years. We're anti-industry. Maybe we should be up there locking that room, but we're not. Mount Poly, Highland Valley, the new Acton mine that just reopened. Projects in the works, Spanish Mountain, Newbill's Blackwater project, just on the outskirts of Tluscus, just on the outskirts of my traditional area of Tsilhqot'in. Exploration projects in the Tsilhqot'in, Amar's Newton project, Colorado Greenworks' Red Sky. These are all projects that are happening, that we're working with. One project you say no to because that company chooses not to work with you in an honorable way and you're still anti-industry? I don't think so. The most hurtful thing, I believe, as a community that came out of the last go-around was that the divide, the relationship. And now I felt we have to rebuild the relationship because that has to happen in order for the whole community here to move forward. And now we got around to the first time in Canada this has ever happened. And right now they've been turned down. They haven't met the environmental regulations. We didn't do anything to slow that down. And it's not the first time this has happened to that company. So, we thank you for the time, and I want to apologize to any other users that were groups that were supposed to come up here and speak, but this is the first time as a nation that we've come here to speak about this issue. And I think we're all proud to come from this region. I think there's a lot of history here. Tsilhqot'in War of 1864. The war chief there, Spain, I put him in the same category as Louis Riel. You mention Louis Riel anywhere and everyone knows what you're talking about. You mention Spain and nobody knows what you're talking about. But together we work on those things and we use that to grow from that. We have a lot to be proud of. So that's our message. I hope I didn't offend anyone. And I thank all of my members and all our supporters and friends, Council, Canadians, everyone. Con todo gusto, chao, please. Have a good way.
On behalf of Council, I just wanted to say thank you to the delegation of the SALB elders and special guests. This Council is committed to developing strong, respectful working relationships. We have a lot of work to do, and we look forward to continuing to work with each and every one of you as we move forward. So thank you so much for coming out. This was a very interesting Council meeting, and so I just thank you for the drummers and to all of our special guests. Thank you.
Chief Francis, Lucy.